So we're about an hour or so off sunset, and I don't think we're going to get anything. There's too much cloud. But I thought I'd come out here and do some long exposures. Just running a test exposure. It's around a 15th of a second f/16, and with a 10 stop that should give us around about a minute or so. So I'm going to throw a 10 stop on for a minute. I'm going to throw on a 0.2 soft grad also. Even though the light's subdued, I just want to make sure we can do the best we can equalizing out that sky. So I'm just going to slide this 0.2 in, darken that sky a touch, and just make that just a touch darker, so it can sort of be an easier match for the darker sea. I'm going to lock off the focus, and then when that's locked off, I've focused on the on that little buoy. I'm not really sure it's a buoy or marker post that's out there, and there's me slipping on that 10 stop. So you can see with that 10 stop on, I've got nothing at all to focus on. So it's always best to pre-focus, lock your focus, and then put your ND grads in. With that being said, we're back to our composition. I'll throw it into manual. Remember, our focus is locked, so I'll throw that into manual, put our exposure up to approximately a minute. I think often when I work this out for a minute, I often go a touch further. So I'm going to try this straight off, and we're going to do a 2-minute exposure. So sunset's around about 6 o'clock, so we're here about 40 minutes before sunset. I thought we'd just come down and have this moody sky, throw on some filters and do some really long exposures and do some minimalist photography. So for the time being, I've got the 32 to 64 lens on and zoomed in all the way up to 64. At the moment it's quite small in the frame, which is exactly what I wanted for my first image. So I think this is about done. As I said, I threw it on for the 2 minutes instead of the 1 minute. It's well exposed. Focus is absolutely spot on. I quite like that. Again, it is extremely minimalist. I'll throw this one up and tell me what you think. I'm going to take advantage of the shore that we've got here at the moment and just run out another exposure almost straight away. If we're looking this way, we've also got another one of those markers and a bit of a sea wall. I might actually throw the 3 stop on and just stretch that water just a little bit further. And now that's giving us I had to run then. The surf really did come in and it was threatening to wash over my bag. So I needed to run quite quickly with that. That was quite nice. That's quite nice. I'm automatically going to go for the larger filter now. The light's quite pretty over there. So I'm going to throw the 10 stop back on, pull out the 3 stop and put it on for a minute. And I'm just going to make sure that my focus is deadlocked. 10 stop. It would help if it was the 10 stop, not the 6. 10 stop, throw on. And as we've seen before, 10 stop going in. We'll bump this, put this onto manual. I'm now going to throw that straight up to 4. Hopefully that light breaking through will actually throw some highlights across this little shelf of beach. So that's what I'm hoping, and we'll be able to pick up those highlights, and hopefully it will create an interesting leading line. And that's quite nice. Yep, definitely a minimalist shot, no doubt. Let's go make tracks down the beach. Not too bad, thanks. It looks like there might be later on. I haven't seen any lightning warnings. Well, maybe later on, yeah, I'll see how it goes, but it might rain me off. We'll see. We'll see. It's always good to be out anyway, so thank you, you too. I think it's the best laid plans of mice and men. Last time I was here, these stones were 3-4 foot out of the sand, and now completely covered. So there's another set over here. Let's have a little look and see if we have a bit more luck with these. They do go out about 100 meters or so. But the water's steadily deeper and deeper, as you can see. Okay, let's get in there and see what we can do. I think we're a 32 here, and I don't think that's quite enough. So we'll just adjust our settings, including our polarizer. That's given me 2 seconds, so I might capture some of this lovely water as it comes in. So wait for a large-ish wave. So just waiting for a largish, come on, we need a largish wave to come in and around, just like this. Not quite enough. Want one that's a bit stronger than that. This one. One I will need to back up slightly because I need to raise up this composition to get more of that beautiful sky in. So 2 seconds with a 6-stop will give us 2 minutes. So we'll throw that on for that tiny bit of variety. And that's what we're going to do. So I'll make sure we've locked that. Focus, come on in. On manual, 2 minutes, away we go. That light's beautiful. I must say, that light is so gorgeous over there. It's beautiful. I'm so pleased I came out for this little play round today. It's really pretty, as you can see. So I'm going to try and shoot along this rock, I think, and take advantage of that light, especially that reflected light that's across the beach. Very pretty. Let's move slightly this way. And let's just have where that light is playing so prettily along the beach. I'm just going to throw this into another long exposure, and while the light's there, try and take advantage of that reflected light. And there we go, 2 minutes, F18, focused on the rock, just looking straight down that beach. So let's see if this idea of mine was going to work. I somehow doubt it will work, but we will give it the very best that we can. There we go. Again, F18, 2 minutes. I want to see if that long exposure will actually show us the tips of those rocks. It would be if the tide was going out, but unfortunately the tide's still coming in, so I'm not sure this one will work. Okay. And we've sort of got them. They are sort of there. But that's one for another time, I think. The tide's just a touch too high. I'll put it up now and show you. But we need that water to be just a tad lower. And while I've got an opportunity to throw a little rock for sunshine, there we go. For joining me here down at West Beach. I've had a wonderful little hour or so on this beach, me and Rafi. He seems to be enjoying himself. He's found a little friend behind you, a little schnauzer, as he's happily playing with. I hope you've enjoyed the images. As I said, normally I approach objects or my subject matter in a way like portraiture. I like them to be front and centre, bold, with no question of what I'm actually photographing. But here today I thought we'd give it a minimalist feel and actually show the environment rather than the object itself, its place in the world, in the environment, so to speak. So I hope you've enjoyed that. So from Rafi and I, thank you very much. We really do appreciate you coming along. If you liked it, then please like the video. If you haven't already and you like the content, please consider subscribing. And for everybody else that's out there, then really look forward to seeing you all again. And wherever you are, please look after yourself and your loved ones. And from me, Rafi, well, see ya.